So we talked about in high school, right? I got the Jeep, boom, Jeep was cool. But now we starting to teeter towards Jeep not being so cool. So now it's like,
really? What makes a Jeep not so cool?
No, it's cool, but it's just like, I'm tired of seeing it. I know you tired of seeing it.
Tired. What we do have to look at, though, is your financial situation to see if you could afford to make any payments. I put some numbers. I did some figures for you. Hold on 1 second while I get my iPad.
I just want to say before you go, make sure whatever you bring out on that iPad is not going to cause me to pick up your pasta off your plate and feed it to the dogs.
Yeah, it might.
Once Miles and Michael told me that they were going to be graduating this year, all I have been able to think about is moving forward financially.
Basically, what I did was just calculate the Chase bill for last year, month by month. January.
Mama, can I stop you right there? This is going the wrong direction.
Why does this have to be negative?
It doesn't.
It's factual information.
Michael spent over $60,000 by himself on this card.
The Chase bill.
If I were you and I wanted a car, I wouldn't be arguing with the person you're asking to buy the car. But that's me.
This needs to be shared so that he has a clear understanding about the value of money, about the value of just swiping a motherfucking credit card.
So have you been thinking about where you want to go to law school, how you're going to finance your education?
I do have a mother who makes pretty good money.
I don't feel like I should be footing the bill for anything other than the roof over your head, that sort of a thing.
So when you start talking about law school, graduate school, and so forth, if you're not getting any support, right? If no one's helping you to do that, and it sounds like, based on what your mom is saying, that's what would be the ideal situation.
So the only one here at the table with an actual graduate doctorate degree is me. And how I did it was I got scholarship money and loans.
Your mom was not able to do the things for you that you are able to do for us. What about all the rich white kids, their parents pay for their way to do everything, and then they get out of college debt-free and are millionaires?
Attention, player haters and overrated disbelievers of all kinds. I stand before you today 10 toes down as the bearer of bad news. Y'all done fucked up.
Ouch. Right in the heart with a silver bullet.
Yeah. I think they plotting on man. Don't fight big feet when they enter the lab. I feel a cold stare.
What's happening, y'all? It's been a minute. Let me do this video and wrap this up in a nice bow for y'all. The irony of the soft life, okay? As you can see, it's Christmas, right? This video, Married to Medicine. I forgot the lady's name. I'm sorry about that. But the wife is right. The husband and the son, y'all some broads. But the irony of this is what? I was talking to my wife about it. I said, this is crazy because she looks like a husband and the husband looks like a wife and the two sons look like two daughters. And I like to see how when the tables are turned, see how people respond. And what I mean is, if the wife was a father, like I said, and the husband was a wife, and the sons were daughters, this conversation would be the soft life. You get what I'm saying? It's the soft life. This is what you're supposed to do. And on the flip side, when they go, so basically, y'all get to work her to death while she pays for all of y'all lives. And since y'all living since we living good, baby, it's just, it's all good. And plus the fact that is reality TV. And in reality TV, you have this thing where when women do it, it's cool. When men do it, oh my God. And am I a fan of what the sons and the husbands are fighting for? Absolutely not. But here's one other thing. You raised them that way. They like that because of you and him. But getting back to what I was talking about, reality TV show. What is the other show? Housewives. The Housewives show. You got Portia just marrying people, scamming them for money, and oh, she's a strong woman. She's real. She's the best. She's an entrepreneur. She's yay! Get him for everything he got, baby. And then you got, what is it, Todd and Candy. Oh man, I should never get anything from no woman if a woman is same show. Same audience, same situation, not even the same situation. But completely different outcome. And this is what I want to, touch on in this video. I saw another clip of her talking about, she's ready to she don't want to be married no more. And that's when it hit me with this. I was like, yeah, see, this is what men talk about when they check out. This is what y'all get mad at men about when, they move on or they cheat, or he left your wife for so many, years and she can't do nothing. It's like, no. You would have worked him to death and you wouldn't have cared. Because like the son said, the Jeeps is kind of out now. I need something new on your dime, That's what I think, at least. That's the people say. And the reason why I'm making fun of the son is because he's trendy like a girl. And I said before, a lot of Black America got suburban. And just like at the end when he was talking about the white kids do that, there was another clip where the mother responded like, yes, a lot of white kids who are not doing nothing because their parents gave them money. But he didn't want to address that part. Or they didn't. I didn't see what the response was to that part. So will the sons ever be in a position like their mother? Probably not. Probably not. And adding to the fact, like social media, y'all was just talking crazy about Brian McKnight. And the way her sons are acting is, in my opinion, the way Brian McKnight's sons was acting. Hey, daddy, you got to give me some more money. Give me some more money, daddy. Daddy, give me some more money. Daddy, it's so passe to work. Daddy, you rich. You can do it. Daddy, I had a baby, but you can take care of the baby. It's all good. Daddy, I don't really want to work. I want to do what you want to do. But when I want to do what you want to do, I really don't want to do it all the time. Just give me some money, daddy. And then dad said, I'm done. You go, I hate you. You were evil. You were never there. You abandoned me. You a scumbag. You a sucker. Yes, I broke into your house, but, who cares? Yes, I was trying to steal money from you. Who cares? Yes, I was trying to get you locked up, but who cares? You just didn't tell me you loved me the day that I wanted you to tell me. This is the same situation, but it's looked at completely different when the mother's sitting in that position. See, it's unfair when the mother's sitting in that position with ungrateful kids and a husband that's just like, baby, we gonna use you up, baby. I love you. I love you, baby. I'm gonna give you this tonight, okay? The way you like it, because I know you're stressed out. It's the same thing. And the reason why, this is, in my opinion, has to be addressed most of the time is because a lot of you ladies and effeminate or homosexual men, y'all have this thing where y'all are hypocrites. Like, oh yeah, baby, yeah. On one end, she's a strong black woman and the mother should never. And on another end, Well, don't you want your kids to have generational wealth? This ain't generational wealth. See, it ain't generational wealth when the next generation is not intending to do anything but spend money. That's not generational wealth. Generational wealth is when you have when you have not just the finances, but the plan in place to go, I already know who's going to screw up money, so I'm not going to allow them to screw up all the money. So the next generation can get something. That's generational wealth. But this is the irony of the soft life, though. See, it's cool when you want to be there, because a lot of you folks get online. That's the life you want. You want to be in that husband in those kids' position. That's the life you want, to sit at the table and go. But you make all the money. You got a lot of money. You could get the kids money. The kids can spend $60,000, and I'm gonna go shopping too. I need a Rolls Royce. Oh, the soft life. I deserve it. But when you see a woman on the other end of you, go, hey man, that's dead wrong. It's dead wrong both ways. That's why I don't nobody like most of y'all, and y'all still single, being ugly, talking about being ugly, bad built, out of shape, and that bad attitude, talking about, hey, I can't find nobody real. You can find somebody real ugly like you. But let me get up out of here. That was enough. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.